TeamSQL now supports Redis, a data structure store used as the database, cache, and message broker. You can connect to Redis the same way you would connect to any other database environment. Working with Redis in TeamSQL is no different from working with Redis in any other environment. To demonstrate just a few of the features available, we're going to work through a selected portion of the Try Redis tutorial. Notice that the tree structure used to navigate between servers and tables also lists the keys available to you. By right-clicking on an individual key, you'll see the following menu. You can use Open to retrieve the value stored at the key. It is equivalent to running the get command. This becomes clear when you click Open and see this. You can update the value of the key using set. We can check that the value was successfully updated by using the get command again. We can use set to create a new key called connections with a value of 10. INCR lets us increase the value of connections. We increase the value again. If we want a key to exist only for a limited amount of time, we can set an expiration value on the key as follows. Using the TTL command, we can see how much time remains before the key expires. If you get a negative value with this command, this means that the key doesn't exist anymore. Redis provides support for several types of complex data structures, so let's see how these work in TeamSQL. First, let's look at lists, which are a series of ordered values. You can use any key as a list as long as it doesn't already exist as a different data type. In the following example, we push 3 names to a list, which is stored in a key named friends, and return elements ranging from 0 to -1, where the value of -1 means that Redis should retrieve elements to the end of the list. Using lpop, we remove and return the first element of the list. Conversely, rpop does the same thing but with the last element of the list. The next data structure we'll look at is the set. Let's say that we've added the value flight to the set superpowers. Using sysmember, we can check to see if flight is indeed a part of the set. If it is, the result of this command should be 1. Otherwise we'll get 0. To get all members of a set, I can use smembers. Redis includes several built-in functions. For example, let's create a second set called bird powers. We can combine the superpowers and bird powers sets and return a list with the values from both using sunion. We also have access to sorted sets, which are similar to regular sets, except each value has an associated score. This allows us to sort the elements in the set. In the following example, we created a sorted set called hackers, which includes the names of famous hackers and each person's year of birth. In the final line, we return values within the hacker set using zrange, which brings back a subset of the values present. Finally, let's look at hashes, which map string fields to values. We use hset to set each individual field. Numeric values are handled the same way as simple strings, but without quotation marks to distinguish the two data types. When we want to return the saved data, we use hgetAll. Alright, that's it for a quick dive into working with Redis in TeamSQL. Again, the examples above were an abbreviated version of the Try Redis tutorial. For additional information, please refer to the Redis documentation and command reference.